Good morning from Welton, Arizona. On a cool morning, it's somewhere in the low 40s this morning, and it feels pretty good inside here. 62 degrees inside my Class C motorhome home. And anyway, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. Day after yesterday, day before tomorrow, right now. And right now went poof, right on by. What else? Never worry about what you cannot change. You watch the news and there's a lot of stuff going on that you have very little influence. Well, how about none? Okay. But anyway, what else? For your viewing pleasure today, we got some softball driving videos coming up, and today is one of them. And on we go, guys. So, what else? Yeah, just driving videos around the area and stuff. Pretty simple stuff. You'll be able to yawn and enjoy your day. What else? Yeah, as far as going anywhere, I'm not sure, where I'm going to move next. I've got several options, and all of them are good, in my opinion. We'll see, but I just, it's still pretty cool in Carrizozo. We're just getting into old man winter right now. And yeah, so you got December, January, February that I'll probably be somewhere other than Carrizozo, maybe. We'll see. And what else? My son and his mother, my ex-wife from years ago, uh, have traveled to Carrizozo yesterday and picked up the Ford Transit Connect and are taking it back to Texas on the tow dolly. And yeah, my son's going to take it back to Texas and sell it. I think they're in Roswell today. And anyway, thank you, Bud, for doing that. I appreciate it. Have a good day. Have a safe trip. But anyway, Belinda Salinas says, I'm glad Coffee Bean passed his physical. Yeah, old Coffee Bean's doing all right. I'm quite pleased. The second tank of gas was 46.5. So we're somewhere over 45 miles per gallon in that car, and that's very, very, very good. I'm very pleased with that. Yeah, and it's a nice little car. It's quieter than the Chevy Spark. It seems to ride better than the Chevy Spark, and yeah, it's just a neat little car. So far so good. Carolyn, love your new car's name. Glad Coffee Bean had a good bill of health. Could you please work on fixing your audio, especially while driving? There is way too much background noise, and you do not sound clear. Sometimes I can barely hear you. Thanks. Well, the only thing I could do would be to get an external mic, and I may have one in Carrizozo. We'll see when I get back there. Tango India Mike, whatever. Many countries do not allow these living quarters. That's on the tiny Home Depot. No, yeah, many counties. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's true. You just have to find one that does. Barbara Summers, I'm getting to you late. I'm not moving to Arizona till next November. Well, that's about a year later. We'll be fine. Ron Ron Etheridge, I guess. Having fun yet? And the cold one helps. Ha ha, thanks. That was on Beer 30. Several comments on Beer 30 here. Here's another one. Diddy Holloway. Movie with a grouch and a crippled boy, A Christmas Carol. Yeah, there's several good old Christmas movies if you want to watch them. And I like old movies. Yeah, in fact, if I watch any movies, they're usually back in the 50s. Follow Jesus. LOL on Christmas tree and lights, by the way. Yep, I can see it flopping in the wind with the cat in the hat as the Grinch. Ha ha, the lights blinking to the beat. Be happy. LOL, thank you. Follow Jesus. 1970s racing. Costco has one for 12K. That's on a tiny Home Depot. Well, whatever. Is it assembled or is it just a kit? Debbie Weckler. Happy Valentine's Day, Rusty. Happy Valentine's Day? Thank you, Debbie. Back on the meds. I mean, yo. Anyway, this is James Jackson here today. Thank you. Same person says I finally got here. Day late, but I'm here now. Thank you. Scotty says, was the Thanksgiving dinner good, Rusty? Actually, it was excellent, Scotty. I've been eating it. I ate it Thanksgiving Day, yesterday, and I'll have the same thing today. Tomorrow, I'll have it again, and whatever's left, I'm going to throw out. I mean, I get tired of it. Anyway, Al Fur, thumbs up to you. Scotty Thompson, cool video, nice orange shirt, cool comment call, thank you. Cool video, beer 30 stuff, thank you, Scotty. The masked bowler from Wisconsin. No one. Hello, Rusty, nice shirt. Yeah, that's the Cat in the Hat shirt. That's Dr. Seuss on the loose. Yeah, in that video they did, he talks about calculatus eliminatus, which translated means if you want to find out where something is, first you got to find out where it ain't. And that's a pretty good philosophy. Dilemma, that's the person's name on Tiny Home. You still need a good chunk of change in your pocket to be able to make something like this happen. Well, whatever, do what you got to do, my friend. Beer 30, traveling girl. I'm here. I was on the road. Happy weekend. Happy weekend to all of you guys. It's Saturday morning. Right now it's 5:59 a.m. Shows to be, about 42 degrees here. But anyway, Alfur, thumbs up to you. Blue B says, road and rail corridors, good place to farm, or good place for farm business. I guess. And I don't know, Ann Skibelli or something on the Tiny Home says, I went to Home Depot to find sheds like these, and they only had 5 by 10 at the largest. Which Home Depot can I find this shed? Well, ask them at Home Depot if it's called a tough shed. But they may have stopped it. I don't know. Pophead, thanks, Rusty. Living the dream life. Well, I don't know. If it is, it's my dream. I'm doing all right. I can go anywhere I want to. I still have that home for sale in Texas, and I don't like for places or equipment or homes to just sit, because that's when they deteriorate really rapidly. And I talked to my son yesterday. He has an idea for something, and so I may end up letting him do whatever hell he wants to do and just forget selling it. But if somebody wants a home in Texas at Fort Clark Springs near Brackettville, or right across the highway actually, to live in for the winters or full time, you can contact me at rusty78609 and we can probably work something out to both our benefit. But we'll see. Ron Etheridge, interesting and informative. Thanks much. That's on the doctor's appointment for Coffee Bean. Ron Decay, a yard for sale. Yeah, I saw that too. They have a few signs here that say yard sale. And you always felt like when you had to sell your yard that you were really busted. Anyway, Dennis, hey Rusty, I'm glad everything checked out. Okay, buddy. Looks like you made yourself a solid purchase. Well, if I did, it was by accident. I mean, I just bought it on impulse, and that's the way I do things. But it did check out good mechanically so far. The Dogman Chronicles, always good to get a clean health report. Thanks for the ride along and talk, Rusty. You're welcome. Check his channel out on YouTube. Oilfield Scout says his wife is a quilter. We keep the house at 60 at nights and a pile of quilts. A nice warm cocoon. Well, that's good, Oilfield Scout. And I hope, I may have to get, no, I got plenty of cover. I'm fine because the comforter plus a blanket plus a sheet, those 3 items, I'm very comfortable down to about 50 degrees, 48 to 50. And that's what it gets inside here at night sometimes. And it just works out perfect. I just sleep like a baby. I like it. Tom says, this is on Coffee Bean, We see lots of porta potties, but no hand wash stations. It would not be allowed in Europe. Workers would need to have somewhere to wash their hands. Actually, there is a wash basin on there too. You just can't see it too clearly because the porta potties block your view of it. But yeah, this is JAIM. Thank you for the nice ride and pleasant conversation. Looks like a lovely area overall. It is what it is. You know, it's in the Sonoran Desert. You see not too many, a few of those saguaro cactus and other types of cacti because it's desert. And it's, you know, got some desert mountains and stuff to for flavor. And then if you wanted to, you could drive 100 miles over to the San Diego beaches, I guess, and yeah, or go into California somewhere because we're right on the Arizona California border here. But anyway, we'll move along here. We'll do about 3 or 4 more. Uh, let's go here. Cal R. I'm thinking that all the service work done on Coffee Bean would have cost double at your friendly neighborhood dealer service department. Yeah, oh yeah, you got that right. And it would have been difficult to get it done because I'd have had to go over there and wait. Even though you have an appointment at a dealer, that just means you've reserved a spot for that day. If they tell you, let's say that you had an appointment for 10 a.m., you get there at 9. Well, they may not get your car in until 1 p.m., you know, and you may not get out of there till 4, you know. So, no, but here, you know, they were not busy, and the mechanics are just as good as the dealers, you know, for sure. And but anyway, it worked out good, I think. Yeah, I just drove over there and then walked back here to the RV and waited and went back and picked it up, and that was the end of that. B Boyce, wow, your Fiat better than my Prius in gas miles. Will wonders never cease. Well, actually, your Prius probably gets better than 50 miles a gallon. I had 2 Priuses, and both of them got over 50 miles to the gallon. But I am surprised. But it's got a 1.4 liter 4-cylinder engine. I mean, it's not, you know, it's certainly not a race car, but it's okay. I mean, for me, I enjoy the hell out of it. 3 more here. World nature fan. Arizona is great. I enjoy visiting there when I can. Well, it's like every other state in the West. They have a variety. And they got the desert and the mountains and all the flavors, you know. Alf Pup Ligurta has poor reviews online. Well, you know, I'm not, you know, I do use reviews as a guide, but I don't necessarily let it guide my life. You know, I mean, I do what I do. This is the last one here. John Obstfeld. When you have some spare time, check out Mitri Lake, Fortuna Lake, center of the world, and Algodones across the border in Mexico. Lots of interesting places within easy driving distance from Welton. Best to you. Yeah, well, thank you. You know, I always look for some place to drive that's interesting, and I did a few drives into uh, uh, it's not I did a few drives into Yuma. Yes, Yuma. And yeah, there's several places there. They have a state park and stuff. But anyway, guys, from uh, Welton, Arizona, on a Saturday morning, November the 30th at 6:07 a.m. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye bye, buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? It doesn't cost you 1 penny. If you're going to buy something from Amazon anyway, why not? But anyway, what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day is good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and all that stuff. And it's just good for you to drink plenty of liquids, and water is the best liquid. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, breathe out slowly. That relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Sure. Do it several times a day. And then stretch, swivel, walk, pedal, exercise your body once or twice every single day. Why? Well, you'll just feel better. That's all. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. This is your head, your brain. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye bye, until the next video. And on we go, guys. And yeah, enjoy your life. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.